Hi there, welcome back to Sweating the Small Stuff. I'm Amber Dunford, Canadian natural fitness model and fitness personality. In the last few segments of Sweating the Small Stuff, I talked a lot about how to get started on your fitness journey and making sure that you have everything in place. So you've set your goals, created a support system to help you achieve those goals, and you've hopefully begun to address issues regarding motivation and body image if you have them. Now, one thing that I found that has helped me tremendously over the years is to record things. I myself have never been much of a journal keeper. I tried to keep a diary in my youth a couple times, but it never lasted for more than a week or two. But when I started to get serious about my training and nutrition, I realized that it was very difficult to keep track of my progress just by relying on memory alone. So, I started writing down my workouts each time I went to the gym. Then, as time went on, it got more and more detailed. If I went to the gym that I didn't regularly train at and some of the equipment I used was different, I started writing down the gym location so that I could remember the differences in the types of equipment I used. Then I began writing other things down, like how long did I train for, what were my rest times or my sets and repetitions, did I train with a partner that day, what time of day did I train. Then I started recording what other physical activity I did each day, such as walking to work instead of taking the subway, or doing rigorous gardening. Pretty much everything that had to do with my energy output, I wrote down. I also started to recognize that when my mood or energy levels varied, so did my training results. So I just started to start writing that down too. I write down what I ate. I didn't do it every day, but if I went out for dinner or did something outside of my regular eating patterns, I took note of it. I wrote down how I felt in the morning upon waking, whether I was sick or injured or if I had a headache. Since I wrote down the dates of each entry into my journal, I was able to look back and see patterns and determine why I may have been feeling a certain way. So now I have at least half a dozen journals that are filled with my complete training history, along with some of my nutrition, moods, energy levels, injuries, or biological schedules from about the past 5 years. In the present, if I'm experiencing something that is reoccurring, I can look back and see when I may have had that issue in the past. So, my point is that if you begin recording some of these things that I mentioned, you'll be far better prepared to solve a problem if and when it arises, or to prevent problems from happening so that you don't have to experience any roadblocks on your healthy living journey. I highly recommend that you give this method a try. Start off small because it can be tedious having to record every single thing that I mentioned, and over time start becoming more and more detailed. I guarantee that you will get better results if you take the time to record some of those key points. I'm Amber Dunford. Thanks for watching Sweating the Small Stuff. We'll see you next time.